Hello friends, welcome to my channel. As the last video was on my introduction of chemistry and importance of chemistry, now in this video I am going to explain you some interesting tricks that makes chemistry easy and that help you to learn the chemistry subject very easily. So basically there are 4 tricks that makes chemistry subject very easy. Trick 1 is knowing formulas, trick 2 knowing periodic table, trick 3 remembering chemical structures, and the last but not least trick 4 is most commonly theory part. Okay, these are the 4 tricks, or these are the 4 fundamental concepts that on which chemistry depends. Okay, now let us see each trick with little examples. Trick 1, knowing formulas. As chemistry contains lot of chemical formulas, equations, reactions, etc., so it's very important for us to know the basic formulas. Like basic formulas, I'm not saying to remember all the formulas, but at least basic, just to understand the concept, just to remember the thing instead of by hearting. For example, H2 plus O2 give rise to H2O. Okay, here if I know what is H2, what is O2, what is H2, then I can remember the reaction instead of by hearting. Likewise, another example, H2 plus Cl2 give rise to HCl. H2 means hydrogen, Cl2 means chlorine, HCl means hydrochloric acid. If I know the term, if I know the formulas, then I can easily learn the reaction instead of by hearting. So as chemistry contains lot of chemical formulas, as chemistry concepts is completely depend on conceptual part, so it's as a chemist student, it's a basic responsibility to remember basic formulas, like what is the formula of water, H2O, likewise hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, aldehyde group RCHO, ketone group RC double bond, carboxylic acids RCOOH, alcohols ROH. Why I am representing R over the 4 groups means aldehyde, ketone, acids, alcohols come along with carbon or hydrogen atom or its chain. That's why I am writing R before the groups. Likewise, apart from formulas, it's important to know the designations, like a symbol of oxygen O2, nitrogen N2, chlorine Cl2, etc. This way, if we know the formulas, then we can easily understand any topic, any concept, any reaction very easily. Now moving to the trick 2. Trick 2 is knowing periodic table. This is also known as periodic table of elements. It is a tabular display of chemical elements arranged by their atomic number, electronic configuration and recurring chemical properties. Okay, this is the definition for periodic table. Periodic table is the heart of chemistry because maximum part of chemistry depends on periodic table. Right from the lowest standards to the highest standards, everywhere will come across the periodic tables in the chemistry subject. Periodic table includes alkali metals, alkaline earth metal, transition metals, metalloids, other metals, non-metals, halogens, noble gases, rare earth metals. Apart from this, it also gives information about atomic numbers, electronic configurations, etc. So knowing periodic table is very important to understand the subject, because chemistry depends mostly on periodic table. Everywhere, in every standard, every stream of chemistry will come across the periodic table concept. Okay, now let's see how to learn the periodic table. By seeing the periodic table, we'll feel it's not possible to learn the table, right? But it is quite easy, as periodic table have 2 groups, right? Group A and Group B, and each group have 1 to 8 columns. Okay, horizontal and vertical. Remember like this, horizontal and vertical. Okay, vertical columns is Group A and horizontal one is Group B. Now look at from starting. The first and second vertical columns is Group A, then leave the horizontal part completely, then see the vertical columns from 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, 8A. This is group A. Okay, as I have said you, B is horizontal one and A is vertical one. So now see the horizontal part from last second column, 1B, 2B. Then starting horizontal 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, 7B, and the remaining 3 columns is 8B. Okay, this way we can remember what groups comes in what. Okay, now remembering the elements present in periodic table. First we should remember group A, as group A is vertical and group B is horizontal. So first remember group A elements, after that group B, that is horizontal. And with this while remembering the elements, we can also remember their atomic number as well. So by knowing the periodic table, by knowing the elements, by knowing the atomic number, by knowing what is alkali metals, alkali earth metals, lanthanoids what, actinides what is noble gases, what is halogen, if we know this, then we have done with maximum part of chemistry. It will not get in one day, as I am also did not get in one day. By reading in 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, maximum 5 days will get this concept definitely. So our trick 2 is knowing periodic table, and this is the heart of chemistry. So now trick 3. The trick 3 is remembering chemical structures. As chemistry contains lot of formulas and lot of chemical structures, it's very important, it's very prominent to know the basic structures. Without knowing the structures, we cannot get any concept, any topic, anything we will not get. So knowing at least basic structures. I'm not saying to remember all the formulas, all the structures, even I cannot. Just remember basic structures, just basic formulas, like structure of benzene, 6-membered ring, structure of anthracene, 3-benzene ring, structure of phenol, benzene ring above OH group, structure of toluene, benzene ring above CH3 group. Likewise, if we know the one structure, and one more thing, the important thing is in chemistry, everything is interrelated. Okay, everything is have connection to one another. Like see here, structure of benzene is 6-membered ring. Okay, likewise the structure of anthracene is 3-benzene ring, structure of phenol, benzene ring OH group, structure of toluene, benzene ring CH3. We need to remember only in the groups, like for phenol, benzene ring OH we need to remember, for toluene, CH3 we need to remember, anthracene 3-benzene ring, naphthalene 2-benzene ring. Likewise basic structures we should remember. Apart from structures, representations is also very important, like how to represent water, H2O molecule, oxygen and hydrogen, CO2, O double bond C double bond O. Likewise ammonia, nitrogen followed by 3 hydrogens. This way representations we should remember, basic structures we should remember, to understand the concept, to know the concept, to learn the concept very easily. Now last but not least, most commonly is theory part, which is present in every subject. Okay, in every subject we have theory part. Likewise in chemistry also we have theory, but quite exceptional. In chemistry we'll have almost 20% theory, that to be in completely conceptual understanding. Here we don't have theory like definitions followed by answer or only lines. That type of theory we don't have. Here also we'll have conceptual type of theory, meaning in chemistry also theory includes definition, obviously, followed by formula or chemical reactions, etc. This way we'll have theory part, or if we have experiments also, we'll have a diagram for experiments, some lines, and that chemical reactions compulsory. The benefit in this is, if we don't know the formulas, at least by the lines we can understand what the topic is. This is the benefit, but here also quite conceptual. So these are the 4 tricks on which chemistry depends. If we know these tricks, then chemistry is one of the easiest subject for us. Theory is quite 20% and the rest 80% is conceptual, which is remembering structures, chemical formulas, periodic table, etc. If we know these things, then chemistry is one of the easiest subject compared to other subjects. So this was my video on tricks to learn chemistry very easily. I will be back with new videos on new topics soon. Hope my video was useful and helpful. Do subscribe my channel and press bell icon to receive further notifications. Thank you.